and I lived there, and she practically left me out on the street. She said I had to get out of there, and I didn't want no issues, so I did as she asked.
She walked into this divorce court acting like everything was simple. No children, no property, no debt, just a clean split. But her husband had been sitting at home, going through her documents, and what he found tells a completely different story. Hotels, his mom's couch, a mysterious $30,000 debt, and proof of cheating. This divorce hearing is about to get very messy very fast.
Do this.
No.
Okay. Let me ask both of you. Is there an agreement regarding this case, or are you asking me to hear evidence and make a decision?
There should be an agreement.
I don't know. There's no agreement with me.
Okay. Have you talked about the case at all?
No.
No.
Well, I will be happy to hear your case and make an order then. Let me tell you how it's going to work. Ms. Gomez, you are the petitioner.
Okay.
You get to go first.
Okay.
That means you can offer evidence by your testimony or any witness that you want to call and question,
Mm-hmm.
or by documents that you've previously uploaded into our document system
Okay.
and that are properly admitted into evidence. Then, after, assuming you're going to testify first, Mr. Gomez would have an opportunity to cross-examine you, to ask you questions.
Okay.
And then after he finishes asking you questions, you will have an opportunity to give rebuttal testimony if you want to.
Okay.
Then he can question, you can reply back and forth until you're finished. Same will apply to any other witnesses you call, including Mr. Gomez, if you want to call him as a witness. After you have finished presenting your case, Mr. Gomez, you can present your case by giving testimony yourself if you haven't already testified, by calling witnesses, or by presenting documents that you have previously uploaded into our document system. Now, I want to emphasize that this is a question and answer situation. This is not an opportunity for you to argue with one another, and I'm not going to permit that. Information in order to grant your divorce and make a good decision. That's my job.
Yes.
Your job is to give me that information. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I am not interested in hearing arguments about who did what 15 years ago, those things. I need to know about children, if there are any, and I need to know about property, if there is any. Because those are the only two things that I get to make decisions about are your children and your property, and whether or not to grant your divorce. So, do we all understand how it's going to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have a question, Your Honor.
Okay, you can ask a question, but let me emphasize that I am not your attorney and I cannot give either one of you legal advice. Okay? But if you want to know, if you have a question about procedure, I'll try to answer that if I can.
Okay, so this whole petition, we were actually trying to make the marriage work. And it's falsified because the whole problem was adultery.
Okay. That is, you're asking me for legal advice or a legal opinion or conclusion. And I can't help you with that.
A new petition.
Nope, can't help you with that. If you have an objection to her petition, other than this is not true,
Exactly. Yes,
And
that's
that's
what I
not a
meant.
good objection. Um, I can have my staff attorney take a look at it while we're proceeding and determine if there is a problem with it. If there is, he'll let me know. So if I've got the staff attorney, please take a look at that petition. Have you filed an answer, Mr. Gomez?
No,
Okay.
I don't know how to do
Have you
that.
filed a counter petition?
What is a counter petition?
It would be your own petition for divorce.
Okay.
Have
Where
you
do I
filed that?
where do I go to do that?
Well, it's a little late in the day for that right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Stand by, please. I'm having my staff attorney take a look at that petition.
Judge, I'm pulling it up right now.
Thank you very much.
Judge, the only thing that I noticed that was a bit unusual was that there was not an address listed for giving notice, and so it looks like service was done by posting.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, normally that would be done by in-person service on the respondent at their address or place of business. But in terms of the rest of the petition, I did not see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. Well, Mr. Gomez has appeared at trial, so that vitiates any service issues. Thank you, Daniel.
There, Your
All right,
Honor,
sir.
just about every page, there's something on every page that I've highlighted.
Well, you can ask her about that in your cross-examination, Mr. Gomez.
Okay.
Ms. Gomez, you ready
Yeah.
to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Who would you have first as a witness?
Just me. We're not fighting over anything.
Okay. Ms. Gomez, do you understand how to do this or do you need a little help?
Well, I watched the previous one, so
Okay, good. You
it's
know
just,
how to do it. Go ahead.
oh no, you would have to ask me the question. I don't know word for word.
Okay. I'm going to ask you some of the questions. The rest of it is up to you.
Okay.
Tell me your name.
Eva Craig Gomez,
To whom are you married?
Jeffrey Scott Gomez.
When you filed this petition for divorce,
Yes.
had you resided in the state of Texas for 6 months and in Travis County for 90 days?
Yes.
And when were you married?
October 21st of 21. October
Do
20.
me a favor and stabilize that camera. You're making me seasick.
I'm going to a separate room.
Okay. And
Okay.
is it true that you and Mr. Gomez have separated and ceased to live together?
Yes.
Do you believe that this marriage has become insupportable because of discord or conflict
Yes.
between you that has destroyed the legitimate ends of your marriage relationship?
Yes.
Do you believe that you and Mr. Gomez can reconcile and live together again as husband and wife?
No, sir.
Were any children born to or adopted during this marriage?
No.
Are you currently expecting a child?
No.
All right. Tell me about your property.
We don't have any property together. He has a truck in his name, a motorcycle in his name, and a trailer in his name, but we don't have anything that we bought together. We do have separate vehicles that we bought in. He bought his in his name. I bought mine in my name. And
What do you-
he has everything in his possession, and I have everything in my possession.
Is there anything that he has that you want or that you have?
Did you catch that? The wife just testified that they have absolutely nothing together. No property, no debt, no children. Everything is clean and simple. Just grant the divorce and let us both move on. She made it sound like the most straightforward split in the history of divorce court. But her husband has been sitting there the entire time with a stack of highlighted documents. And the moment the judge gives him the floor, everything his wife just said is about to be challenged piece by piece. Because there is a $30,000 debt that just appeared on his credit report last month, and nobody told him about it.
All right. Is there any other testimony you wish to give me?
No,
All right. Mr. Gomez, this is an opportunity for you to ask any questions that you might have relating to the children, and she says there are none, property, and debt. Go ahead, sir.
There's no children. And the debt, I agree on that. There's a $30,000 debt for a vehicle from last month that I don't know where that came from. She purchased another vehicle, and I don't know
Okay,
why.
let me stop you here. You're giving me testimony. You're not asking her questions. Do you have any questions that you want her to answer?
What I'm trying to say is we had gotten the vehicle together.
No, stop.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to say you don't have any questions for her, but you want to testify. Would that
Yes,
be
yes.
So let's break down exactly what just happened. The wife testified there is no debt between them. Clean and simple. But the husband just revealed that a $30,000 auto loan appeared on his credit report last month. He did not take out that loan. He did not sign for that vehicle. But somehow his name is attached to it. And when the judge asked the wife about it, she said she has no idea why he is getting notices on her debt. No idea. After 16 years of marriage. A $30,000 loan that just appeared. And she has no idea. The judge is not buying this, and neither should you.
children
okay?
together.
Stop. Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Okay.
Mr. Gomez,
Yes, Your Honor.
she's finished presenting her case. Now is an opportunity for you to testify if you want to, or you may call other witnesses if you want to. And again, what I want to know about is children, property, and debt.
Okay, so there's one debt. When we got married, we took a loan out on my truck, and I'm still having to pay for it. And I'd like to know about that 30.
Okay, let me just ask. Ms. Gomez,
Yes,
buy a new car.
I did.
Is that $30,000 debt?
No, that's probably the previous car that I traded in.
Okay. Is Mr. Gomez on that debt?
No, sir.
Okay.
So why is it coming to me?
Is it addressed to you,
I don't-
Yes,
Ms.
I
Gomez?
have. Yes, I have proof. Yes.
That's fine. Ms. Gomez, do you know why he's getting notices on your debt?
I have no idea why he's getting notices. He should not be.
Okay.
What kind of notice is that?
Hang on. Mr. Gomez,
Yes, Your Honor.
does this say that you are liable on any debt?
Yes.
Well, I don't know what the debt is. Somebody's got to tell me.
It's
I
for it's for like the car she traded in.
It's paid off. It's a paid off debt. It's a closed account.
Okay. I'm going to order that you pay it, Ms. Gomez. If it's paid, it's paid.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Mr. Gomez, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, because it's saying that I owe for that truck, the Denali.
No,
Oh,
sir. The one that you traded in.
all right. Mr. Gomez, do you have any other questions or any other evidence that you want to give?
Are you talking to me or her?
You, sir.
Oh, So I have that one. I have the my she changed my insurance where she sent me the proof. I have several different things. I have uh all the conversations. She's saying that I moved out on the 24th, 2024. I did not leave in 2024.
Okay.
And I lived there, and she practically left me out on the street. She said I had to get out of there. And I didn't want no issues, so I did as she asked.
All right.
I just had to stay in hotels, stay with my mom. But I just don't know what's going on. I know that she has a friend there that works at the dealership, and I don't know what is going on or what, but on my credit report, it came out, and the date on it was, what was the date on it? It's last month? The date was on, it was last month's date that it went into my credit.
And tell me what that debt is for.
It's a Colonial Auto Financial Services.
All right. Is there anything else you want to tell me, sir?
Just the whole divorce deal. You know, I have proof where she was cheating on me.
And there it is. The husband just told this judge, on the record, that he has proof his wife was cheating on him. He was kicked out of his own home. He slept in hotels. He stayed at his mother's house. He kept paying her health insurance while she moved another man into their life. And through all of it, he tried to do the right thing. No drama. No scenes. He just did what she asked and walked out. And now he is standing in a divorce court trying to make sense of a $30,000 debt he knew nothing about in a marriage that was apparently over long before she filed that petition.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Colonial Auto Finance Service, is that your new note or an old note or what?
I'm not sure what that is. It shows up on my credit, but it shows up zero balance paid off. So I assume that it was a Yukon.
Is that the car you traded in?
Yes. There's no balance on it.
I have it here, the balance on it.
And
All
does
right.
it say what it's for?
No, not back and forth, please. Okay. Is there anything else from either one of you regarding the divorce?
No.
Okay. Having heard the evidence, I find that there are no children born to or adopted of the marriage and that none are expected. Your divorce is granted. The property is awarded to the party having possession of that property subject to any indebtedness on it. I am specifically awarding the debt on the Yukon to Ms. Gomez. That's the Colonial Auto Finance Service, if there is one.
Okay.
All right. Ms. Gomez, you need to get me a divorce decree, a written divorce decree, as soon as you possibly can.
I think that you have one already.
Okay. If I have one, I'll take a look at it today or tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Thank you both. Good luck to you.
Can I ask you a question?
Maybe.
I would like my name back, and I asked for that in the divorce
I'll
petition.
reopen the evidence
Thank God.
to allow. No, Mr. Gomez. What is
And just like that, It is over. Divorce granted. The wife gets the Yukon debt assigned to her name. She gets her maiden name back, Eva Craig. And the husband walks away from a marriage where he was kicked out of his own home, forced to sleep in hotels and at his mother's house, had a mysterious $30,000 debt appear on his credit, and has proof of cheating, all while continuing to pay her health insurance. The judge kept it strictly about property and debt, but the real story of this marriage came out anyway. If this case had you fired up, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments. Did the judge make the right call? And subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. New cases every single week, and they only get wilder from here.